powerful thunderstorms and winds were all part of a much larger, fast-moving system. It brought damaging weather to nearly a dozen states.
Those storms racing into our area with a tornado touching down near Columbus.
I'm sure you can hear the tornado sirens are blaring here.
Sirens went off an hour ahead of the storms reaching the metro, but you notice it just took 1 hour to move from Columbus all the way into Omaha, crossing the Missouri River a few minutes later, and by 5 o'clock, the storm's already beginning to push out into central Iowa. So the day after we looked at these cars, we had a major windstorm roll through Nebraska and ultimately turned into a couple of tornadoes that went through Grand Island, and they then also went through Columbus, Nebraska. Columbus is about almost an hour and a half from Lincoln, north of our shop. We're dealing with the bank and the lawyer that are involved in handling this estate, and the banker is primarily the lead gentleman that we're working with. He called me actually right after the storm went through, and about a half hour later, a friend of mine, Dan, he goes on our bandit run every year. He's got a collection of cars we work on, and he was driving by down the street and he saw this building that the garage doors were like ballooned out off the side of it. He sends me a picture and he's like, he says, we must have had a tornado or something roll through here. And I'm like, Dan, when he texted me this picture, I called him up right away and I'm like, Dan, that's the building where we went to look at the cars yesterday. I'm like, you need to go see if you can help whoever else is there, try and figure out what we need to do. So ultimately, the doors, one of the south end door had blew in, and then the other doors blew out, and one of them back behind the Corvette that was on a 2-post rack inside the building, it literally blew off the building. So quite a bit of damage. They had to get some different crews over there, from getting power to the garage door companies to some other construction companies, to help basically board up one of the garage doors that was completely gone, or a couple of them. Dan was able to help move 3 of the cars that were drivable out of there to a storage facility that he had at his house, and that's where we're heading now to go load up these 3 cars that we ended up buying out of the collection. The 78 Anniversary Corvette ended up going to one of the good friends of the owners, and the 2010 Challenger was the only one out of all the cars that sustained any real damage from the garage door coming in to the facility. So they're having insurance take a look at that first before we get an opportunity to possibly own that car as well. But we're going to go load these cars up at Dan's place and get them back to Lincoln to our shop so we can get them all cleaned up and assess them and show them off for everybody. Actually, they just announced on the news today. It's kind of funny, we just got the keys to the cars and got everything situated, but they just announced that they figured out that there was 2 F2 tornadoes that went through Platte County, and obviously one of them was the one that affected this building. But extremely lucky. These cars are all worth definitely keeping around. Very nice collection of cars. The Chevelle, I'm really excited about seeing. It's only got 12,000 actual miles on it. A big block 4-speed car, and it's also the 375 horse, so it's a pretty rare collectible car. Pretty neat, but we'll check them all out. We're heading to Dan's now. '69 Trans Am, automatic. It's a Fremont restored car. This car is actually loaded with options. It's got tack. It's got the stack gauges on the right, tilt column, rear defog with a high and low option, windshield wiper washers, AM radio. Just a really neat car. Obviously blue deluxe interior. So we'll get it all cleaned up back at the shop so everybody can see it. Check it out. Got 11,740 miles. 11,740 miles. 2010 First Edition Challenger. Well, we'll see what the insurance guy says, and if we can make it work, then we'll bring it back to the shop and get it fixed up. All the damage, so that door blew on the back of the Challenger. The wind blew through here. The '69 Trans Am was actually sitting on this lift here, and had a 67 Chevelle right behind it. The Trans Am got a little bit of the dirt and wind and rain and stuff, because when the door blew in, it looked like most of the wind was probably going right back through this door, out the back doors, but it did actually pop out those doors, which are fixed for now.
That 10-footer
Oh,
is the one that blew off,
okay.
and it landed in between this and the car.
Oh, wow.
And didn't hit it.
It must have hit that and came straight down.
Well, that's me. Dan and I looked at it like, how is this even possible?
78 Anniversary Corvette, and this is the one that's got 900 miles on it. This one's gonna stay with one of the owners, good friends. That he was the one that was helping work on it. They were detailing the undercarriage, getting it all cleaned up, making it all really nice. Some new bushing, seals, brakes, stuff like that. But you can see all the debris in here, and then this door had blown completely off the back. The 74 Super Duty was actually directly in front of it, and I don't believe that door sustained much damage. I think they were able to actually open it and drive the car out. But quite a mess. Good to go.
Bought it on there.
said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid, are you dumb or what? You better go get your numbers up. Now throw me the oop, I gotta hire a Jerry Maguire. I'm tired of hearing it, show me the loot. I had to listen, they told me to shoot. Like it or not, man, I told them the truth. I stay away from the things that be causing me trouble, just out here enjoying the view. Seeing shit I never had, boy, I used to be a bad boy, and now I'm in my bag, boy, I knew. I don't do the rumors or the tabloids, I'll let you handle that noise. That shit doesn't last, no, it's true. Each time that I move, ayy, my free time ain't free time, it's peace signs if you snooze. I got crease lines in my shoes. Walk with me, you see what I do. Walk with me, you see what I mean.
We got the cars back from Columbus and have them all in the shop here. They've all been kind of checked out. These two particular cars actually came out of a high-end collection, basically. This particular car here, this Super Duty, is a 56,000 original mile car. It's mostly all original paint. Pretty much a survivor car, all original interior. It's had, of course, some light touch-ups and stuff here and there, but an extremely nice jump-in drive car anywhere. This 69 Trans Am, automatic, frame-off restored, full numbers matching car. It is an extremely nice car too. Both of these cars are up on our website now and available for sale. So contact us if you have any interest or whatnot. We'll be posting some more pictures and videos of them as well online. But check it out. We also have a couple other finds that we're going to be posting some videos on here for you here as well. We hope you enjoyed our videos that we post on our YouTube channel. We're trying to do more of that as we have finds, new cars coming in, whether it's customers' builds. We had a couple of rare cars that we have some filming going on here too that we're going to be posting as well. But in general, just let us know your thoughts and comments. Thank you.